Hello Scorpio and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you for the week ahead. Your cards have fallen out. We've got Weeping Willow, Family Sorrow. There's levels to that. We have Basket, Recognition, Reward for Merit. We've got Mice, Discord among friends or family. We've got Torch, Spiritual Development, Enlightenment, Awareness and Understanding. And we have Dolphin, Financial Gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Let's pull a destiny card for you here, Scorpio. See what we have for you for the week ahead. What do we have for our lovely Scorpios? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. That turned over really quickly. So we have simplicity. Sometimes we overcomplicate things and we just need to keep things simple when they're actually very simple even. You know, simplicity can also be a very powerful simplifying your life in some way. If it's become too complicated or you need to declutter, now we can declutter energies, people, you know, situations. So we have the white feather. You might be seeing a white feather. I mean, white feathers can be very assigned from, you know, people from the other side as well. So we have to find a sacred simplicity and have clarity in your life. Do only what matters. Release everything else. Simplify your life. Scan all areas and clear both internal and external clutter. Rest, rejuvenate, and only participate in what is truly important to you. Relinquish everything else. Do not delay. Do it now. When your life is cluttered with objects, relationships, time constraints and emotions, there's no room for spirit. There is too much static, too much stuff to connect to your soul. The smallest amount of clutter clearing can make the biggest difference. Let's see what we have as an Archangel Michael card for you. Message for Scorpio, thank you. Message for Scorpio, thank you. So we have number 38. Yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. You're making a wise choice here. Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio, with the cards. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Message for Scorpio for the week ahead. Message for Scorpio, thank you. So we have the Ten of Wands. Four of Swords. Nine of Swords. More Swords energy. We've got the Three of Swords. Three of Wands. The Star. We've got the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Hierophant. Let's see what we have with the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is where we allow a weight to be lifted. I mean, this just feels like making space for the new. It's about letting go of the burden. I mean, this can be about clutter clearing, you know, of the past, or of a journey of some kind that you've been going through. But it feels like you get to release from all the kind of energies and experiences that you've had from that journey and lighten the load. So I've got a King of Wands, could be instrumental in bringing that to you. Yeah, they are. He is. This is endings and beginnings. Yeah, Scorpio, I think that something has been a burden now. That could be a health issue. It could be an experience in your current circumstances. Again, the Ten of Wands can also be something has become too much of a weight, a burden. Now, you could have been wanting to find employment again, and it's been a burden to try and find that. It can also be to do with when you're over-delegated to, taken advantage of, too much on your plate. You work really hard, but, you know, you can't go on the way you're going, so you want to let go of a weighted burden. You know, that it's whatever is causing that burden. Sometimes a travel journey as well, you know, that really is complicating your life in some way. You might travel to work 2 hours there, 2 hours back, and it's become too much. Did it start out that way? No. You were really excited to start off with that journey potentially, but, you know, it's become too much of a burden now. So, I mean, there's an opportunity, however this presents to you, that something that has been burdensome, you have an opportunity to release from it because a new door is opening for you. This King of Wands is likely bringing in the wand of opportunity. This will be very good in terms of business, career and financial aspects. If it was to do with love, romance, relationships of any kind, whether it's to do with friends or family, again, remember, discord can be affected by other areas of life as well. Money, career, finances, family issues. You know, money can affect home, family, relationship and the stability of that as well. So, however this manifests for you, this can be about letting go. In relationship terms, is somebody wanting to let go of the past experience, the burden, and can we just clear out the clutter? Can we simplify things? Can we press the reset button and give this another go? Start on a brand new path. The Ace of Wands is an exciting new beginning. So it's very positive in terms of new spark, new passion, new chemistry, or renewed in that respect. It's about letting go of an experience and embracing a new beginning in its fundamental sense, but something that you're really excited about, something that you would likely have a lot of potential, see a lot of potential with, a lot of passion and desire. It's about following your heart and soul. I think this King of Wands is likely the person who is instrumental in letting go of a weight, a burden, and bringing in the new, whether they're asking that of you here, Scorpio, or whether it's you're letting go of a burden, could be in financial terms or career terms, and embracing a new beginning, however that manifests for you. The Four of Swords and the Three of Wands is about taking a step back and we wait to see if there's that potential on the path that we're on. This is about waiting to see if your ships are coming in or not. Now, with the Three of Wands, it's interesting. The Three of Wands can be your ships are coming in, there's success on the horizon, but it can also be about those ships have sailed. So again, whether it's a relationship thing or whether it's to do with money, career, this might well be you're kind of like standing there, you've taken steps, potentially, you know, you're taking a step back to see if there's potential, you know, in a direction here. I think this is about waiting. You're waiting to see, and you're taking a step back to get either you're waiting for something to come in here, Scorpio, but you're waiting to see if there's potential on a path here. And I get it. I mean, the Nine of Swords, when we don't know what's going to happen and we're waiting for something to happen, certainly in terms of business, career, finances, we can feel, our thoughts go into overdrive, But the star is there to tell you there is hope on a path. There's every reason to be hopeful and optimistic. Sometimes we just have to move forward in faith. So this is very positive in terms of blessings and wish fulfillment coming in. Sometimes we just have to move forward in faith. So we don't see everything right now. I think that you're waiting for something to come in, certainly in terms of business, career and financial aspects. For others of you, if you're waiting to see if there's potential on a path, again, this can be the thoughts, potential from the previous experience that you've had someone. You don't know. There's a level of uncertainty in terms of whether there's hope on a path. And you know that to find out if there's hope on a path, you just have to walk in faith. The star is actually quite a positive sign in terms of, again, renewal, healing, moving forward in faith, to renew and heal, new hope, faith, optimism. But it's just kind of like mentally, there's a level of uncertainty because you can't predict what the future is going to hold. So, I mean, there's just a level of moving forward in faith and hoping and trusting. And that's what the situation requires, because you don't have all the answers right now. The Three of Swords can be a card of disappointment, hurt, letdowns, painful truths. In relationship, it can be linked with breakups, third-party situations, truth coming to light, emotional pain. I mean, it's a card of emotional pain in any scenario, whether it's to do with money, career, whether it's to do with love, romantic, or wider relationships. It's the same energy. But the Page of Pentacles represents, it can be a very positive message coming in, starting over on a brand new path. It feels like this would be positive news on the heels of disappointment in terms of money, career, finances. So it's almost kind of like a silver lining energy here, where there's positive news coming in. And it's very good in terms of money. Page of Pentacles can be of the practical world. So certainly if you're waiting and uncertain about something coming in here, Scorpio, and moving forward in faith, again, I think that whether you're letting go of something that has been burdensome, it could even be your own business as well, because that can be hurtful as well. But again, whatever this burden is for you, the Page of Pentacles, it feels like there's kind of like, it feels like that light at the end of the tunnel. There's an opportunity to plant new seeds, start on a new path. It's the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change. And the Hierophant is about having faith. Again, lots of faith energy. It can be a high power at work, answered prayers. So very powerful on that front. But, it can also be linked with, being open to plant new seeds and starting over and giving something a go in terms of relationships and having faith. The Hierophant in relationships can be about institutions like family, can be to do with, long-term committed relationships, marriage. But it's about letting go of a burden in some way, and the option to start over on a brand new path that's solid, stable and secure, and promises potential on this path. But we just have to give it a go and move forward in faith. Now, the additional message with the Hierophant, it can actually be a person as well. Holy person, teacher, mentor. So it could well be somebody whose spirit is working through, that's either advising you on how to approach a situation, or could be instrumental in bringing this opportunity to you. So it could well be spirits working through this person, likely to bring you what you need. As part of this process, you might be making some kind of wise choices here, Scorpio. There is absolutely financial gain in this scenario. It feels, again, recognition and reward for the effort that you've put into a scenario. So for a lot of you, this just feels like an exciting, new, solid, stable path. There has been discord maybe that's affected your relationship, your home, your family. But it feels like on the heels of disappointment, there is a new path opening up for you. And again, you could also look at that in terms of relationships. And making a choice to walk forward in faith and give something a go would be the energy here too. Because you see potential on that path. And sometimes you just want to find out where it leads. Because then we don't live with the what ifs. We don't look back and say, well, if I hadn't done that, what would have happened? If I had pursued that, what would have happened? Did I make a mistake? We don't look back on that scenario. So sometimes we just give things a go and see where it leads. Is what I'm seeing here. You could also be supporting a young person or a child through this scenario. That would be the other thing as well here, especially when we talk about family. You could be supporting a child through this, but it feels like there's some kind of turning point here, whether it's a relationship thing or whether it's to do with money, career, finances. For the majority of you, it feels like money's involved in this in some way. It's about letting go of a weight, a burden, and embracing an exciting new opportunity, beginning pathway. So your angel message, we've got judgment. Let go of fear of being judged. You are good enough. It is time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way, just be you. All right, let's see what we have for you, Scorpio, as a final message. Monkey inner child, don't take life too seriously. Sometimes when we deal with more serious issues as well, it's good to connect to our inner child because it helps us balance out the kind of more challenging energies. Yeah, it feels here, Scorpio, there's just a strong sense here. Success is coming on, it feels like on the heels of disappointment. Hurt, pain, emotional pain, but it feels like some kind of new path here. We have Swan, graceful transformation, soften your heart and find your flow. That's what I have for you, Scorpio, for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week. I'll see you next time.